has returned. Free from their imprisonment, ancient wizard kings come, seeking lost magics and new realms to conquer, turning all whom they encounter, by choice or by force. Through strife, champions arise. New unities are founded. And powerful arcane knowledge unlocked. As gods and mortals clash, the forces unleashed will shape a new age of wonders.
Hello and welcome to a new series on the Blue Screener channels. This is Age of Wonders 4 and I am Sean. Now, I got this game a while back when it first launched and I haven't had a chance to play it too often. That changed last week where I got to spend some time checking this game out and I've been obsessed with it. I haven't played too much. You can see in my Pantheon I only have one hero here who's from the tutorial game I played. But I've really been enjoying this game, so I'm gonna make a series on it. We're gonna play through the story realm, and then maybe some of the other realms later on in like a follow-up series, depending on how this does and how much I enjoy playing this game. So without further ado, let's dive right into the story. This will give us like a little video or something of the story. This is gonna be Valley of Wonders. It's the rise of the God-Eater. As an ascended champion, build up a new home for your wandering tribe in the mythical Valley of Wonders. On Athla, prepare yourself for the clash with the returning wizard kings of old and rise in power to claim the greater destiny. So the Valley of Wonders is a historic area of blessed continent in the world of Athla, home of the Elven Court of the House of Eniok. It has seen much turmoil since the first Athlan humans sacked the fabled court. It remains the area of great natural beauty and magical potency. And Athla is one of the oldest worlds in this universe. Cool. So this is like a starter home. This is Noob Valley. We'll play on normal difficulty for the first one. There's going to be mana crystal abundance, so a lot of manas, mana nodes, and pickups. There's not going to be a big underground, so we don't want to be an underground race. And then it's going to have ancient ruins of the Elven Court that can be rebuilt and founded in 2 cities.
Your journey starts here.
In terms of a faction, I'm thinking we make our own. So currently I have one custom faction. I've tried making like Dark Elves, thought it would be cool. But we'll make another one.
What is your people's form?
Just like we did Dark Elves, I'm thinking we play some kind of Elfkin. Gonna go for kind of like a Wood Elf build here, so that's better range attack. It's nice to have. Spider mounts could be cool. No, we'll go with Keen-Eyed. I think that's fine. We can keep that. Arcane focus to get bonus to magical attacks. Let's see. Adaptable, that doesn't make sense for the elves. I want to do like a little bit of role playing, keep it unique, not necessarily pure min-maxing. Sneaky? Sneaky seems good. We don't have any like adaptions to these. Able to build farms on swamp, able to build farms on snow. Interesting. Overwhelming text doesn't really make sense. Let's go with and then we'll go sneaky. I don't really want to focus on magic. I want to do like archers this game, so we'll go with that.
In this step, you will pick your people's culture, which defines your starting units and economy.
Alright, as far as culture, I'm thinking Mystic. Structures with mana income. Units have 2 star blades, make them stronger when a spell is cast in battle, or they have astral echoes. Huh. Maybe. Ooh, melee units have... this tooltip does not want to stay up. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Players can activate the Rituals of Alacrity on uneven barbarian outposts and cities. For units on the center, outpost, or city will restore 50% hit points, 100% movement speed, or be exhausted or forced march. So this is like spamming a lot of units, and you do extra damage. I'm kind of feeling feudal maybe for this. Or high. Structures have city stability and knowledge income. Units are strengthened with Awakened, revealing their hidden potential. God, I want to do like with the Wood Elves, and so this gets like nature attunement, but like it doesn't really fit to be feudal. Master Builders. We don't really do war. We'll go for High Elves.
What defines their society?
Alright, so we're going for kind of the role-playing here that I'm aiming for, right, is this is the Elven homeland, right? So a lot of the elves have died. And we're going to be the, like, forest elves that have survived, those who remain kind of thing. And so let's plan that out. Adept Settler doesn't really make sense. We're not humans. We don't go everywhere. Doesn't really fit us. Fabled Hunters could be good. Fabled Hunters definitely feels like it should be one of ours. Maybe not Seafarers. Let's see. Gifted Casters could be good. I like this one. Summoning spells are cheaper. You could be like friends with nature and summon like animals and things. I like that kind of play style. I just haven't looked through all these. So Chosen, gain vassal income, points for being good. Okay. Swarmers and things for raiding. Great Builders, bonus from quarries, runesmiths. Ancient Wonders provide good stuff, and there's the evil stuff I don't think we'll go for. Let's see, let's go for one of the mana-focused ones. So, summoning spells, world casting points, and combat spells costing less mana, and then we have the Ancient Wise one. Mana is pretty abundant in this world, so this could be a good time to go Mana Chandlers here. Or the combat casting points would make sense here. Yeah, we'll go Gifted Casters instead of Mana Chandlers. That is the better one for us. Casting and hunting. Sweet.
Choose your first tome of magic.
Alright, and then we get to choose our starting tome, which gives us like our early path. So you get tech based on your affinity. So this will kind of show a direction where our tech tree is gonna spin out with. And I think we're gonna go with either the Tome of Roots or the Tome of Beasts. Mark as prey, you get 300 defense, animal kinship. Wow, you start with a race transformation. Conjure animal, unleash the beast. This is all about animal kin stuff, which is awesome. Twined Thrall. Okay. Skirmisher unit. Poison arrows, vine prison, healing roots. This gives us a bunch of poison damage. What's our special abilities? We get a poison weapon. It's a melee skill. Then we have herbalists. Special building improvement, we get food and mana. Per adjacent province in a domain with forest or swamp, you get food and mana. From the armies in the city's domain, regenerate additional 5 hit points per turn. Counts as a conduit. That's pretty good. Pack leader. While this unit's army leader grants other cavalry and animal units, flanker and 10% critical chance. Draft for forest. Let's go with the Tome of Roots here.
What is your ruler's origin?
And our ruler is going to be risen from the ranks of their people. He has 10% gold income and 20 stability. All non-hero units gain more experience, and we get relationships with 3 cities.
Reveal yourself.
Alright, so what do we want to do for our character in terms... Alright, we'll give him a bow. Sure. Change our race. Body type, we're just going to random this until I see someone I like that speaks to me. Yeah, this guy. He looks pretty cool. Let's change his pose. This pose looks terrible. He's just like, just chilling. It's like a goblin pose right there. There we go, that's fine. Race, we'll just random it until I feel vaguely wood elfy. Let's change the army color. And the army hair color. Go with like a blondie one. Can I not make the army green? Why is green not a color in this? Red's definitely not the one. We'll go yellow. You can see like tints of green here, which is fine for me. What's our mount? Oh, you can do a mini horse! That's so cool! Didn't know you could do a fucking mini horse. With like a yellowish. There's like a white. I had no idea you could change this as well. What speaks? There we go. There's a tree, and we'll make it the golden tree. Maybe we do like. Oh no, the other color was better. Doing it like this way and then having like that. There you go. Worship the tree. Is there a better tree? You could do praise the sun. That's for the high elves. We're the tree. We're the wood elves. But mount. Back to mount. Let's put them on. I like the idea of them being on the wolves. These kind of look like more like wargs and evil creatures, but we'll
Your
say.
journey begins.
We'll change the title. This will be the Wood Elves. Druidic Elves makes sense. That's fine. We're gonna be Gallandil Silverna. We call him Lord Diviner. Sure. Glory to Lord Diviner Gallandil Silverna, champion of our kind, he will bring a new age of prosperity to the Druidic Elves. Slender, pointy-eared beings whose kins were the first to inhabit the realms, their keen vision makes them great feats of archery. They love to sneak around and find weak spots in their enemies' defenses. They take great pride in their refined traditions and wish for others to reach similar heights. They are legendary hunters, excellent in range combat and exploration. They are blessed with an innate talent for spellcasting. And without further ado, let's get into it.
It was the time when the raw forces of magic returned to Athla. The seal that had protected the world was shattered. The cosmic currents, thereby unleashed, shaped the land, changing what was, whilst returning what once may have been. In the wake of this new genesis, the great empires of the Third Age fell into decline, bringing on an era of re-exploration and expansion. Alas, the time for peaceful discovery was brief, for the ancient wizards of the Second Age broke free from their eldritch prisons in the depths of the Astral Sea. Their strength regained, they set out to rule over the surviving peoples as God Kings, or Godir. There was little divine about them. Yaka, Nimue, Carissa, a pantheon of pretender gods. They were scarred, corrupted, haunted by millennia of torment, and ready to unleash their newfound powers against whoever dared stand in their way. Yet the Wizard Kings were not unchallenged. Mortal champions rose to the defense of their people, rebuilding their realms and learning to channel the currents of magic. This is the story of one such champion. While traveling through the Valley of Wonders in search of a new home, tragedy befell his tribe, its elder slain by a magical being. After inheriting both the elder's throne and his powerful tome of magic, the young champion had to rise up and protect his people from the dangers that awaited.
Alright, and so we're in game now. This is our story. Start with the scout, and we have a full 6-man army. A new ruler emerges. Prepare your surroundings and expand your domain. Prepare to face your rivals and become the master of this realm. Your choices will shape the new Age of Wonders. We have 3 nature affinity, 2 order affinity, and 1 astral affinity, which is pretty damn good to start. The only thing we're missing that I might want this game is material affinity. Anyway, we are Elfkin. We have those 2 traits we picked. We're high elves, like a high society. And we have the Fabled Hunter and Gifted Caster abilities. Our starting magic, we can get either Awakened Inner Radiance, Healing Roots, or Warding Blessings. So this one will give you Awakened. You get Strengthened instead. Strengthened's pretty good. Healing Roots, good. And, okay. It's a healing spell, healing and buff spell. So this is just a better one because it gives resistance against magical stuff. But this one gives regeneration. Interesting. A New Dawn. Battle Quest. Need to slay 3 units and build a farm. Long have the Druidic Elves wandered Athla as exiles. O Lord Diviner Galindi Silverna. I'm not going to read that name every time. By the end of this valley, you've given them hope. The proud city of Cathedral represents a new beginning for your people. They are eager to stride beyond the city gates and claim the resources surrounding them. Hunt down people and get some farms. It'll give us some stability and a mystery bonus. Let the journey begin. So, we have a River Troll, an Inferno Pup, and over here we have some NPCs guarding what looks like mana. Let's look at our resources. There's Mana Stash, Iron Vein, Gold Vein, Pastures. Alright, I think I'll go for the Pastures first. I need to start scouting things to see and kind of plan out our city. We're in the top left of the map, so we'll send our scout south and east. Just kind of gonna check stuff out here. That's the rock person. This is our scout. We've met separatists. You meet some dude who parts ways load him his tribe into the Valley of Wonders. We speak again. Remember, we have Flare Spire, seek no quarrel. It was magic that caused the loss of our homeland, magic that killed the elders of our tribe. When you took up the elder's tome, you asked for doom. We keep our distance, evading all magic will keep us safe. Okay. So we met a free city, a city-state, if you will. We'll give them a Whispering Stone. This basically gives us relations, and eventually we'll vassalize them. We have a city cap of 3 cities. I don't know if I'm going to build Flare Spire over here into our city once we get it, but it will be good to see. We'll take that mana. There's the underground over there. This is a pretty cool tree. We'll start heading up here to the north and just kind of head this way. Doesn't seem to be on a big map for our first game. Could be a smaller sized one, which is fine. So you have 240 and you have 100. Our army comp, we start with 2 shield units, these Dawn Defenders. We get 2 archers, the Dark Hunters. And then we have our caster, the Sun Priest. What can we build? So we can build just that, exactly. What's our tier 2 stuff? We get Sun Priest and the Daylight Spear, which is a better pull unit. Interesting. Now, definitely going to want to build a farm. We'll probably build the farm here in the swampland. And let's try to start building something that'll be boosted by the farm. That way it gets instant finished. Oh, this does give us production, though. That's tough. Okay. We're definitely going to build the farm first because it's required for our mission. So we'll start with the vendor. Ooh. Not sold in that. Artisan workshop. Yeah, artisan workshop. I'm thinking we'll use... Yeah, I'm thinking we'll use some of our so, okay, explaining it. We have different resources. Top left, knowledge, that's your research. This is Imperium. You really only can generate bonuses to this from your capital city. It's used to buy tech. Knowledge research gets you magical tome research. There's two kinds. There's the magical tomes, and then you have your empire development, which we won't see for another 2 turns. You have gold, you have mana, and then you have your world map casting points, which you use to cast spells. We don't have any right now. Anyhow, we're going to start building up some production. I think doing production early is a good thing. We'll probably do production followed by a storehouse. It also wants us to get a farm eventually. What's the reward for this quest? We can do this later. I think I'm going to prioritize getting our boosts for our early stuff down, because the faster we get that on, the faster we'll do. So that requires a quarry and a forester. I think we'll build the quarry up here, where we have our resource node. That'll give us some food income. And with that in mind, let's actually go and fight this AI here. Since it's our first battle, I will actually fight it. I have some things set up to where the fights go faster, but I will actually disable that for our first couple games, and then whenever the fights get too lengthy, I'll turn it back on. So anyways, I'm gonna go fix the settings. I'll be right back. Alright, I fixed it, so now we're at normal speed, at least for the first couple fights. This should be a pretty easy one. We've got one skirmish unit in the River Troll, and then we have what looks to be a Spirit Hawk and Inferno Puppies. So we'll just get right into it and just approach. So the start character, our starting lord, he is of course riding a wolf. I didn't check his kit out, but he can shoot a bow and he can stab when he's close. Funnily enough, our stab does more damage than our bow, even though we want to be an archer. Fun! Alright, but for this, we will try to close the gap here and get a shot off. I want to be right at the edge of their range. We'll hit the River Troll. River Troll. And then we'll start closing gap with our other characters. What does Awaken do? We'll awaken our guy. And then we'll just defend for now. Okay, we've been immobilized. I did leave a path for the archers to get hit, which is unfortunate. Okay, so that guy's immobilized. What does this apply? Does this apply anything? It does not apply anything. I kind of just want to use the melee strike here, since it is better. This guy can't move. Alright, let's just go ahead and Magic Blast our Inferno Pups. We'll do our bow shot here. They're on fire. When did they... Oh, because the Inferno Pups lit them on fire. I see. Shoot our bow at the birds. Alright. Fire spreads. Being flanked. Okay, so without this, we will, I think, awaken our archers here with our free move. We'll use the guys who are on fire to get in over here and hit our bird. And I think we just start doing some damage to that river troll. Fire is going to slowly spread and cause us some problems here. I want to kind of clear our guy out of here. He's going to get a hit off on us, which is fine. We'll shoot our bow. Oh, the bow fires multiple times. That's why the damage numbers come out like that. I see. Alright. This wizard troll should start to flee. Let's go ahead and use a buff spell. I might want to have done that later. But we'll go and shoot our bow. Doesn't really need to use a buff spell for this kind of fight. Been immobilized. We'll just get out of the fire here. Shouldn't need to do too much to handle these guys. Alright, let's try to get some XP on our priest here. I know I just blocked everyone else from attacking. There we go. Just like that, our first combat's done. Looks like we leveled up our defenders and our druidic elves. At least maybe. Oh, you start as a recruit. Oh yeah, so they hit soldier now, which is pretty good. Not sure what determines how fast they get their XP. Probably should look into that later. Anyways, that frees up this slot here, and now we can start marching over towards our other fight we have. In fact, we'll probably do both. I'm going to try to auto-resolve this one since we just had a fight. And we'll do that next turn. Alright, for our first research, I think we're going to want to go for the poison arrows. Since we have 2 archer units. Actually, we have a lot of archers. I'll probably have to change this combo up and give us more of a front line since we're vulnerable to getting melee rushed, and I feel like I've seen a lot of melee people in this game. Maybe we drop the support elves for the first army and just kind of go off an archer comp early on, especially with our racial traits. If I can pull those up. Right, we're druidic elves. We have the fabled hunters, and we do have gifted casters, but fabled hunters works for us. Druidic magic. That's our niche here. Day 2 dawns. We have another quest to become friends with them. Of course, we will accept. We've already started the process of becoming friends with them, so nothing else should be expected. Looks like we have snow over here, which is not the best for us. Let's go ahead and auto-combat this. Let's not use spells during auto-combat, please. Basically a free fight there. We'll wait at 1 turn within our city walls. That way we can get some healing. Also, whenever you don't recruit troops, 25% of your draft is converted to food. So you have food, production, draft, which is for recruiting troops, productions for building buildings. You have your gold income, your mana, your tech, and then finally Imperium, which we'll get to use next turn. No, I won't spend it. I like to early rush some Imperium bonuses because it does equate to like In fact, I'll do it here. But you can spend Imperium to get pop. And I like to do so just because your early game, that can really get you up and running faster. And early game is very important in all these kind of 4X kind of games. And so we'll get the quarry up here with the pasture. This should let us get our next pop pretty fast. It also boosts our production. And for the next one, we'll go for a forester. Probably will build the forester up north here. I know we have this mine here, which is really nice to have. Thinking, yeah, it needs 2 foresters there, 2 quarries. Forester gives us more tech, which is ideal. All right, yeah, we'll do a forester. Don't know where yet. I want to get this mine up here as fast as possible because that production's really nice. But it really is more suited for things like a mine or maybe a second quarry here. There's no reason I can't just build the forester. Maybe I build the farm here. We'll see. We'll see. I should have a special tile improvement I could build. Probably not yet. It might be in the next level of our city. As far as exploration, we'll just keep doing there, and we can end our turn. What is he sitting on? Oh, it's mana. Alright, we'll go take a fight here. Auto-combat it. End our turn within our border so we get our heals, and then we'll head a little bit north. Looks like there might be a connection there. Let's see. Exploration, we'll just keep going east. Ah, we have our first ancient wonder. City domain per farm and forester. For new units, heal for 30 points at the end of each turn. Adds a bunch of different units to our rally of heroes. Cool. End turn there. And we have our first level up. Okay. Poison weapons is cool, but it's for melee. And we've decided this guy is going to be a ranged archer. Battle magic doesn't really speak to me here. Experience is pretty cool, but I don't think I need it. Twin Awaken is nice to have. There's a fine line I want to straddle with our hero, which is utility mixed in with damage, right? So he could play the role of a support instead of us having a support guy in our army. And I think I'll kind of straddle that line. This Twin Awakens will be really good for getting our damage up, especially early game, because we'll be grouped up. And so we can get it on a lot of the army. So we'll go for that as our first ability. Then I think I'll put some into archery here. Probably doing things like Eagle Eye, which is we can't actually get yet. Oh, Killing Momentum is sick. Okay, yeah. We're going to make this guy like a one-man army. Is the plan. End our turn. Alright, so we just need to build a farm to get our upgrade here. Oh, we've unlocked our next level tech. So this is the tech tree. You can see we have affinity towards these different branches, and based on how much affinity you have, it determines how fast you will get your tech. So next turn we'll be able to get a Fruitful Empire, which will be good for us. Then we have bonuses for farms. This is the nature path. Towards the end you get some really cool bonuses here, but we get nature, order, astral. Then you have Materium, which is like for dwarves, it gets you money and buildings. Chaos, which is for troops and battle and things, and then you have Shadow Affinity, which can do some cool knowledge and necromancy stuff. And of course, Astral is your magic affinity. And then general here are things you unlock all the time, like the ability to embark and other stuff. So we'll save up our points, knowing that later we'll get some of that stuff. And we'll just explore this area over here. I don't think there's anything over there, but better safe than sorry. Let's check it all out. There's some ruins down here. I mean, we can found a city. That makes it easy. What's up here in the north? I see something. These are watchtowers. They basically just show you what you see in that area. That's so cheap to found a city there. I think we'll have to go do that once we explore this region. Looks like there's something here. Can't tell. We'll hit the watchtower. It'll give me some vision. So we see there's an army up here, and we'll just keep heading south. Poison arrows. We're actually going to immediately cast that. Vine Prison. Combat Summon. Spend 5 living vine units randomly in 2 X-ray for 3 turns. No damage, but have a chance to mobilize. And then bonuses for non-high units. We don't have any of those, so we'll go for the... Okay, we can annex. Let's go and build that farm we need for the quest. We'll build it on the iron deposit. Do we want gold? Do we want pop? Do we want draft? Or do we want knowledge? I think the early pop helps us the most here. Especially with that gold vein there. Let's look what we have bonuses for. So we boosted everything except for the forester. I think we can build some foresters up here and not worry too much about what we look like. Let's build a forester just to get the boost for the current storehouse we're building. And I think we'll build a mine on the gold vein. In fact, we have enough. Let's go ahead and get the mine. Yeah, no, it's too good. Let's take the mine. Oh, we have an infestation up here. Okay, so infestations are basically your barbarians from Civ. They spawn things in, meaning we'll have to kill them. Alright, we're already up to tier 3, so it means we can go for our city center and things like that. Is there anything else we want to get before doing that? I want to get the knowledge. That matters to me, and then probably also the vendor. But I think we'll do the city center before the vendor, since gold is not an issue right now. In fact, I could rush production since we do have so much gold. Yeah, we'll rush production. Wow, we've also already boosted the other Arcanium thing. So we'll let this finish before I start queuing up new stuff. And we're doing good. Speaking of, let's go ahead and get Fruitful Integration and Seafaring. That lets us embark. It'll help us with exploration. In fact, I've been meaning to. I need to produce another 2 scouts. We'll cast poison arrows. That's our skills. We already seen it. What's the negotiations? We're now loyal. We can do trades with them. I don't have enough. Oh, okay. We'll do the Rainbow Clover. We'll get that from them. Helps our relations. Gets closer to the pact of loyalty. Sure. In turn. Okay, let's just step over here. Ah, we have... Okay, a quest to defeat this guy. You have been deemed worthy of gazing on the truly sublime Yaka. Interesting. And then Hunters from Beyond. For a brief while, your people have found respite in the Valley's wonders, but now they're panicked in the streets. Monsters have spawned. What is this? Oh, there's a mana node here. I'll just take 2 steps here to get vision. And there is some enemies over here. Okay, we'll fight them. That will be fine. So we found Yaka, who we are now at war with. It's this dude. He will kill this army of my scouts. So we're gonna run up here. We'll explore the monster den. Got new skill? We do. Okay, so we get bonuses for killing infestations. We'll pick that up before we go to this infestation up here, but for now we're fine with what we have. Okay, I'm gonna start prepping for our second army here. Since we are gonna annex a city and I wanna have an army ready to defend it, and we do make a decent amount of gold. Their income, yeah, 6 gold or 6 mana, so we do make enough for me not to worry too much. So let's go for 2 defenders. Let's go 2 hunters, and then we'll do a light seeker will be our, or a sun priest will be our support unit for that other army. Do this fight. As you approach the creature from the astral sea, their horrific nature becomes fully revealed. Haunting eyes gaze from disturbing flowing limbs. An eerie quiet surrounds the monsters while the air around them crackles with magically charged strokes. It is clear that the astral siphoner is striking fear into the hearts of your soldiers. What do you do? Discourage attackers. Lose morale. I think we can just beat them straight up. Alright, we lost a unit, so we're going to replay it. Looks like they have one unit that's really a pain here. The fact that it can pull units. They have a ranged unit. Okay, they have 2 mages, and then they have, looks like, a fighter unit. So the trick here will be to kill the mages before the fighter becomes a problem. Okay. He, no doubt, will pull us all towards each other. It's all awaken. Awaken these guys as well. What's the range on your bull there? Alright, let's start closing the gap here. Coming up. Let's go ahead and get you up front. Right now I'm just kind of using my hero as a tank. It'll do us some good. So he has spirit resistance. Let's look at that. Astral membrane. So he can stun people. When this unit dies, they heal and can move through obstacles. Okay, that's annoying. In fact, he can oh yeah, I'm in his range. Well, he's gonna come and hit me. That's a shame. I should have checked that before. We'll just end turn here. Okay, we're gonna want someone to come here and engage this troop. That's a magically charged province, which is cool. We're gonna want someone else to come down over here and flank these guys. I want to get him out of here, which we will. We'll take a hit from that guy, which is fine. We will shoot our bow. Let's have this guy heal our hero up. Oh, I see. The number of volleys they shoot corresponds to their... Oh, how much movement they have. Okay. I think I would have gotten that by now. Then he should die. Cool, and since they were far enough away, they don't actually get the heal. Let's go ahead and cast some healing magic here. Do our ward blessing on our main guy. I know he probably won't get hit, but this will let me run back into the combat without having any issues. I think I just stunned somebody, right? Alright. Let's get in there. Want you to have... %90 shot on this guy. this guy. Can he not move? Oh, he's stunned. It was me that they stunned. Alright, so we do have magic attack here. Let's see if I get to hit. Good. Is there a way I can range from within? Okay, I have 2 shots here. Yeah, we'll take out the guaranteed guy here. Right. Then I'm gonna use some healing spells on our guys here. That health is temporary that we're going to get there, which is fine. I mainly just want to make sure we don't take too much core health damage. Going back to the world map. Since we will have some time to heal in our world, let's get the kill with our hero. There we go. Okay, these guys leveled up to be veterans. They're soldiers. Cool. And we didn't lose anybody. And we have an eagle mount. Interesting. Is that better or worse than our current mount? Oh yeah, we'll just go eagle. We're riding eagles now, apparently. Awesome. Hunters from Beyond, the Aftermath. The breach at the Mana Node hums with an arcane echo of the raw magic of the Astral Sea. The astral invaders have been repelled. I leave a haunting impression of the dangers lurking around beyond Athla. You can't shake the feeling of having glimpsed something grand, a window opening between worlds. Inspired by the moment, you feel empowered and capable of conjuring an object from the Astral Sea itself. As a result, we receive 116 knowledge to increase our... Okay, so we can get mana, we can get a gargoyle unit. Tier 2 recruit, is he... He's alright. I don't need him, though. I'd rather get the... I like the Ring of Concealment. We can do some sneaky, stabby stuff. Alright, let's start getting back to our mainland here. Our next move is probably going to be fighting an infestation, so I'll go ahead and grab this bonus here. We do have 1 farm. We don't need to get the excavation skill just yet. So we know there's an infestation here. We're going to go southwest to avoid it. The infestation will kill my scout if I'm not careful, so we don't want that to happen. Built our library. We're going to get our new town in 3 turns. And then I have to decide what else we want to get here. How's our city doing as far as stability? We are orderly. So that gives us a bonus 10% production. So we get to 80, we'll get the next tech, but that's a ways away. Alright, poison arrows, we can enchant it. Sweet, our archers are even better than they already are. And that cost us some mana to upkeep. Ever since you arrived, Valley Wonders, lucid visions appeared in your mind. Now a purposeful-looking elven lady comes into focus. I am Sundrin of House Iniok. My people have guarded the Valley for ages. For better or for worse, its fate is connected to our own. Okay, what does she have to tell us? Clear the Tower of Destinies. The Pyromancer Yaka has broken free and returned to Athla. His gaze is set in the Valley of Wonders. He is building up his infernal strength and will not tolerate competition, especially from a fledgling mage like you. I'm an archer. You must embrace the sparks of magic that awoken inside of you. Seek out the power of the nearby Tower of Destinies before Yaka does. If you don't prepare, Yaka will burn yourself to the ground. I accept. Well, we're gonna go for the easy path since we are good and this fits in our roleplay here. So, fun. Tower of Destinies. Where the hell is that? Oh, it's over here. Oh. Okay, so you just get to block all siege project. Okay, okay. And a bone dragon? You get a bone dragon? What? Okay. Cool. I'll take. I guess that's cool. We'll set this guy over here. Just casually getting a bone dragon. Let's go deal with them. We're not ready to take that on yet. Yeah, we would probably die. All right, we are 4 turns from making them our vassals. That's gonna be cool. Need some more Imperium to get our next stuff. What else do we unlock? The ability to excavate. Cool. City ruins. We're gonna come towards this and try to settle that. Let's clear the monster den before doing so, but that'll be our second city down there. Remnants of the distant past. In Dust Valley, your lights here comes across a large area of overgrown ruins. What has now largely been reclaimed by nature must have once been a thriving city of the great civilization. And since their spirits still begrudging an ancient woe that happened here. Okay. So what it's saying is you can rebuild the city here, which we should be doing. There's also some mana. Let's go grab the mana here. We'll take our unit up here. We're going to come and deal with this infestation, and then we will swoop down and do something with the city down here. And make this our entire space. Alright. Fine Prison has been researched. What do we want to go for next? Poison Blade could be cool. It affects our shield units. Let's go for that. We don't need to summon the Thralls just yet. Yeah, we're not there. And yeah. Negotiations. Do I have a... Let's try to get a wizard bond here. So wizard bond basically tells us where their capital is. So we can look at treaties here. They just give us everything here? Like they are really... Normally they charge you money for this. I guess it's because it's the story. You can get mana for gold. In 10 turns we can have them... There's Lighthaven. It's off down here. Looks like there's some other city-state in this direction. Alright. Cool. We'll end our turn. Give me the army, please. I don't know why it's... There we go. And we'll move over to this gold vein. And next turn we will deal with the monster den. We get a pop in 1 turn. And we'll get another scout. Kind of want to finish the scout. Let's just finish the scout. And have him, 1 scout over there. We'll run this scout over in this direction. Looks like there's an enemy army over there. Free city of Oraculum. You are firebrand predators, so you are... Interesting. Good casters that have desert adaptation. They are neutral to us, and Yaka wants to become their guy. We don't have another Whispering Stone to give them, so they probably will lose out to Yaka. Which is okay. Dude just has a Phoenix already. Like, that's crazy. We'll send this guy into the underground. You can come over here. Give us more vision. None of these normal black armies are hostile. The red armies are the ones, like this one up here, are the ones that will actively attack you. Alright, so this army, we will send it down here. Actually, here, have you do that. More mana. It's good. Do our Poison Blade enhancement. More city ruins. There's an underground passage, and there's Lighthaven down here. Okay. Let's go kill the monster den. Kill them next turn. Poison Blades is finished researching, which is cool. I don't really care to get these. These both buff your scouts, but this is not a big enough map to really worry about that. Okay, and it's time to annex some more space. What do we want to annex? So second farm will boost our market, give us more money. Second farm will also boost our stonemason, give us more money. We also have benefits to getting farms from other stuff. Looks like we get a lot of boost from having farms built. I think, meaning there is a mana node up here I want to get eventually. And it does make sense to have your production buildings be close to one another. Here's what we will do. Let's get the one that gives us a bonus to farms. Per adjacent province in the domain with forest or swamp. Counts as a conduit. Per adjacent research post. Encouraged. Forest or swamp. So we have a lot of forests over here. I know later on we also get the ability to transform things to forests using our nature magic, so we'll go for the herbalist here. Why can I not see the... Show me what I can build here. Why is that, like, hidden? Why did the UI change? That's so... busted. Okay. We are going to build our second farm. That's what we're going to do. I just got to think about where to build it. Yeah, why is the... Did I do something to turn the UI off? We got a farm, we got a mine, we have our quarry. And over here we have a forester. Let's go second farm in this region. And then we'll build some more foresters up here to activate this stuff. Okay, I'm gonna have to reload this save. What the hell is going on here? Let's just make a save here and reload it. Something is going strange. I haven't even hit anything that would hide the UI. Okay, it's back. What's the next thing I want to build? So we're going to finish the vendor. It's going to give us more gold income. I think I want to go for the stonemason. Followed by probably the granary. Here, we'll just do double here. Let's get a farm down here, and then we'll build a second forester up here. Alright, that'll give us a lot of good boosts. Let's hurry this production along because I don't care about it. Stonemason, and then we want to go for the granary. That is production and food, which is nice. And then probably want to get our stability up since we do have... We're just below the next tier of stuff. Counterpoint is to get the wizard tower built, which can be good here. Shrine would also be very good. Let's get the shrine first, since our mana income is sorely lacking. Alright, let's get this stuff finished, and I'll think about what we want next. That wizard tower is going to need to be a priority, since Imperium is a wonderful resource. Speaking of, we have some time. Oh, in one turn we'll get this one. Okay. Whispering Stone, those are nice. Okay, end turn. Alright, we're going to probably do one more turn. We can't retreat. They're dead. Alright, there go our scouts. Oh well. Safe battle, we'll auto-combat it. We win, we get the Locket of Channeling. We'll go ahead and equip it since we don't have anything better. And we can level up. Oh, this actually does give poison to everybody. Poison weapons. Confirm. No brainer there. And then we will purge the Xenos. Do we want affinity or do we want to gain We lose knowledge, but we gain food. We'll get the good alignment here. I don't want to lose my knowledge at the moment. Alright, let's start heading down towards these remnants of the city. Hopefully we can build that up. Alright. But with that, we're now crossing over the hour, so I'm going to go ahead and call this episode here. We had the introduction, the character creation, and the story, so I know we might have a little bit less, but I'm trying to aim for about 45-minute episodes for this series, kind of like aim for every series, but might not actually see through. So, yeah, we're going to aim for that, so we'll let this one be a little bit longer since we had all that exposition, and that was at the start. But yeah, I'm going to call this one here. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Later!